Hey everyone, Jim Fitzpatrick. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's show. Selling your features and benefits is dead in 2024, and selling the value is on life support. So says sales coach and founder of Easton University, Mr. Matt Easton, who you've seen here before on our network. If you really want to be successful in 2024, you need to focus on something far more important to your customers. Matt, this is incredible. I know that I've got the attention of so many sales professionals that go, "Oh, we got to hear this. We are ready to take notes on this one."
So and I hope nobody gets a hitman coming after me or something like this, because I'm gonna say something counter to. And God bless them out there. I love them. All you sales managers, you VPs of sales, you people that nerd out on sales. I get it. I love you. I'm not trying to ruin your day, but I think you've been focusing on the wrong stuff. Jim, you come from the world of sales, as do I come from the world of sales.
That's right.
We all know what we sell, right? So like I sell sales coaching at your networks there. They sell advertising. That's
right.
Pretty obvious, right? Somebody may sell cars. Somebody else may sell homes. Somebody may sell software. We've all got the what down, Jim.
Right.
Now, here's where things start to get a little dicey. And I know you came from this world, as did I, as did everybody else. And I understand the logic there. But what did they always tell you? You've got to understand the features and the
benefits
of what you're selling. Hey, if we're selling advertising at the network, I need to understand the features and the benefits of the networking. Like for you guys, for example, we're on multiple channels. We're on Roku, we're on Fire TV. We've got all of this cool technology where we can slice and dice the audience, right?
Yep.
Features and benefits to the people. With me with sales coaching, I have an on-demand learning portal that people can go on 24/7, 365 and learn how to sell. There's live coaching with me twice a week. Those are features and benefits, okay? And then the other thing that you've been told in the past, Jim, I think you have to sell the what? You have to sell it starts with a V. You've got to sell the
value. There's no question.
Value.
That's right. Why do I want this feature? And what's the value in it to me?
You got to sell the value. What is the value that we sell? So for you guys there at the network, the value of what you sell is we're getting your product, your brand, your service, your company in front of the right audience at the right way, in the right time, in a intimate environment, right? The value of Easton University sales coaching is we're going to make your job easier. You're going to sell a lot more. You're going to put a lot more deals in your pipeline.
Sure.
Those deals aren't going to get stuck. Down to something like cars, the value of this vehicle, it's going to be on the road longer. It's going to be more reliable. Here's the problem, Jim. That's where we've stopped. Right. And that's where we stopped essentially from the beginning of time, as I could bone up on what I sell, the features, the benefits. I could sit there and study, right? I could read the owner's manual. I could learn all the bits, bytes, blinking lights of the software. I could figure out all the different ways that your networks are showing the ad to the right audience. For me, I could focus on how great it is that people have me in their hand 24/7, 365, and the ability to ask me questions. That's not getting it done in 2024. We've got to take it one step further.
Okay.
And the step that we need to take it one step further, because our prospects, our customers, our clients, they've got more information than ever before. They've got more choices than ever before. They're getting served up everything from our competition saying, we've got more features. We'll give you more values. They don't know what to do. What we have to start doing is we have to start focusing on the outcome that we provide. And let me explain. The outcome, Jim, is very different than features. The outcome is very different than benefits. And the outcome is very different than value.
Okay.
Right? If I was going to advertise with your networks, let's say I owned a piece of software that I wanted to get into the clients that watch shows like this. Hi, everybody. The outcome would be, hey, we can get you in front of the right audience at the right time so you can maximize your spend on advertising and increase top-line revenue to the company by $13 million, thus allowing you to have the R&D capital to introduce those new products that you were going to introduce in 2026 here this year instead. When you can slow down and learn the outcome, like let's say I was working with a potential sales coaching client. I would ask them, hey, just out of curiosity, what are you making right now? Where do you want to be? Right? Oh, I'm making 150,000. I'd like to make more. When you say more, how much more would you like to make? I mean, I'm kind of embarrassed to say it. I'd like to make $600,000 a year. Why 600? I'd like to be a member of this country club. And my wife and I have always driven by this neighborhood and there's some houses there. If I could make 600,000, I'd love to be in that house. Now I understand the outcome. And I could say, hey, does it make sense to get you access to the sales coaching so we can put you in the best position to go from 150,000 to 600,000, allowing you to join that club and get the house of your dreams? Far too often, we spend way too much time, Jim, talking about what we sell, our features, our benefits, and not enough time talking about why the heck is this person talking to us in the first place?
Sure.
And that's something that we teach at Easton University, is the ability to slow that process down in the beginning and say things like, hey, just out of curiosity, what's your biggest reason for wanting to advertise with the networks? Well, we'd like to get in front of your audience. When you say get in front of our audience, can you give me a specific example? Yeah, I'm running ads on Facebook and the Meta networks and Google right now, and I just don't feel like we're getting in front of the right people. Have that, stay there. Don't go into, oh, well, we can get you in front of the right people because our audience is curated to exactly what you need. You're missing all of the power. You're missing all of the ability to really close that deal by figuring out what that outcome is. Why do you want to get in front of the right audience? Well, we'd like to grow. How much do you want to grow? We'd like to grow by 10 to 15 million. We think we could do 13 million in growth. What would you do when you got to 13 million in growth? When you understand what's going on in that person's current situation, where they want to be in their life, and can focus on that, not your product, not your service, not your features, not your benefits, not your value, but how their life is going to be different. And this could be as simple as a vehicle, right? Feeling good about yourself while you're driving to work, having an oasis in the traffic and making traffic fun again. Or let's say you were a flower company, making sure that your daughter's wedding is memorable. Focus on the outcome that they want, and the sale is so much easier.
So, and when these individuals and these prospects are verbalizing this to you, they're also picturing this, right? That the product that you're selling them is going to help them achieve that outcome. And then to your point, they start imagining it in their head and in their mind, that this has actually come to fruition. So
100%.
now they look at your product differently than they did going in, right?
Yes, Jim. And I want to add to that too. This may be the first time that they've even really thought about the outcome.
That's right.
This is a cathartic experience for them. If it's an individual sale, this may be the first time that they're going to justify spending $120,000 on an SUV.
Sure.
They may have thought, I want it, but they never really focused on how is this going to make my life better. Right? They've never really focused on the outcome. If you're in a B2B situation, this is extremely important for them to visualize and feel it, because they're going to have to sell that deal internally within the company. And when they understand the outcome, they can say, hey, guys, we want an extra $10,000 a month because we've got this network we're going to partner with on advertising. This is going to put us in the best position to have exposure with the right audience and allow us to grow the company by $13 million a year. Does it make sense for me to have you guys authorize the PO to do some advertising with Jim's media company? Or does it make sense for us to authorize getting the team on Easton University so we can grow our sales by $20 million a year and allow us to open that office in Texas that we wanted to open?
This sounds like an ad for both Easton University
Yeah.
and our network. So
Isn't
thank
that
you for
weird
that.
though? When you talk about the outcome, it naturally becomes an ad for what you do,
Sure.
right? Because we spend way too, and God bless the people in marketing. I love them. Okay. But marketing has to focus on features, benefits, and value. Why? Because they're not having a bi-directional conversation with the audience.
Right.
They're just throwing stuff out there for the audience to read, the audience to listen to, and the audience to watch.
Sure.
Sales is not marketing. I'm going to say it again. It's really important for all of you that want to be professionals in sales. Stop acting like you're marketing and start acting like your sales. Sales job is to have a bi-directional. I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to give me an answer. The person asking the questions is in control. Jim, what was your biggest reason for needing advertising? Why is that? When you say blank, can you give me a specific example? if you were to be able to XYZ and bring ABC in terms of revenue, what would that do to the organization?
Right.
A sales rep is more like a therapist.
Yeah.
Marketing person is more like a media company, for lack of a better word. You've got to put exciting content out there that's going to appeal to everybody.
Right.
Our job in sales is to figure out why the heck is this person talking to us in the first place and what's the outcome they want to achieve.
And an approach like this that focuses on the outcome and to be able to ask those questions really sets you apart from the competition that they're going to come in contact with, right? Because they're going to say, wow,
Yes.
this guy, Matt Easton, he asked me a whole slew of questions that really got me thinking about what put me in the market and what I want the outcome to be when I buy this particular product. And man, he was on his game. I mean, it really got me to start to think about this. And I feel much more comfortable with Matt on this particular product than the other salespeople that just want to give me the feature and benefit presentation.
100%
right?
more comfortable. Yes, 100% more comfortable. And in some cases, in many cases, in most cases, in almost all cases, I'm not saying they have to do this, but they'll pay more money for that. They'll be more flexible with that. It's just like dating somebody. Somebody else may have a cooler car or come from a better family or be this or that or a little bit better looking or whatever it is. People tend to gravitate towards the people that understand them the most.
Right.
And so may be rich, but they're a jerk. And this individual gets me, they get my values, they get where I'm going in life. That's who I want to spend my time with. It's no different with sales. We have to understand, where are they at in their business, in their life right now? Where do they want to be? And show them that we understand that.
And that you're relatable, right? You're there to give them the outcome that they're looking for with this particular product.
1,000%, Jim.
Yeah,
1,000%.
for sure. And in that kind of that self-discovery that prospect's going through, that puts them in the market for that particular time and really focuses on the outcome after acquiring that particular product, it also lets the salesperson know what particular product to align that prospect with. They might be looking at a $120,000 SUV when in reality, they can get the job done on a $70,000 SUV and feel a lot better about the purchase, right?
Yeah, they can say things right out of Easton University and say, hey, Jim, because of the fact that you said ABC, I'd like to recommend XYZ. Because of the fact that you said you want safety and reliability and you need that third row of seats, I'd actually like to recommend the Tucson or the Santa, whatever it is, right?
Sure,
whatever that particular, because of the fact that the key here is because of the fact that you said, not our customers love this car. That's marketing. Sales is, Jim, as I hear you and as I hear what you're saying and as I listen to your story, you seem like a perfect candidate to look at ABC.
Yep.
Does it make sense to look at ABC?
Does it make sense? That's right.
Yes.
Which I love. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, and think about that with the close. When I understand the outcome, I can attach the outcome to the close.
That's right.
Hey, Jim, does it make sense to put an order on this vehicle so you can? And the so you can is the outcome. Get the kids to hockey, still be able to go out on a date, and be more comfortable in Atlanta traffic on the highway, being able to use the self-driving mode so you can relax a little bit.
That's
right? Now, I'm not just making that up. Jim has to say, my kids are in hockey, but right now I've got a car that I use for fancy events, but I never use that. I want to consolidate to one vehicle. And I'll tell you, the worst thing in my life right now is Atlanta traffic. We've got to have those conversations so we can understand the outcome that they're trying to achieve.
That's right. That's right. Atlanta does have traffic, and we will soon have a hockey team again. So that's the good news.
Oh, fantastic.
So, that's right. That's right. Matt Easton, founder of Easton University, thank you for joining us. I know that our viewers get so much out of your visit with us, so thank you for that. And thank all of you for watching. And don't forget that we're now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. So we are available in 70 million households. Thanks so much, Matt. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, Jim.
Thanks.